MiniBoo Wo0t.
T1 are looking like they're going to go for that split onto B through 3 different lanes. BuZz all the way into Boba. Benji going to feel the pressure. BuZz is just sliding everywhere.
Benji wasn't affected by the relay pop, but still couldn't do much in that fight. Bowled over by Izu instantly. As the charge was led by BuZz. It's an open B site now. We're down to RieNs, Boo, and W0t to try and disentangle T1 from their territory.
Heretics held back by that paranoia, now covered up by the dark cover since they had to retreat.
Really got their eggs in the Boba basket right now, and Meteor is more than happy to dig in.
This is all on Boo in an impossible situation. T1 making a really good call there for the mid-rounding.
Now that split over towards B. It's rare to see.
It's Izu.
Who's across the map?
Gained.
There's no stall util really outside of what Cypher has in place. That's been cleared.
Both trips actually got broken by shots, even the backside one.
That's huge. Well cleared by T1, and now he's ready to fight on the side. Dirty swing around the corner. MiniBoo and Benji.
No.
Yes, give me more.
You can't be doing that with the Bulldog. Full sprint. The Phantom, questionable, but we've seen people get away with it. You hate to see them get away with it, but with the Bulldog, man.
This crossfire is
criminal.
It's impossible.
It's right into the site, ready to anchor.
That smoke and Link, though, is giving them pause for thought. They might try and fight around the Link here itself. It's going to be RieNs able to take BuZz out of the game. Meteor waiting for the push up, though. Here's RieNs on the site, commanding attention. And it's up to Meteor now. Heretics ready for this syncopation of tempo from T1, getting into the A site.
To make it even more difficult, who just brings him down to Recon's exchanged towards that A side of the map. Heretics go for a pure re-clear.
Yeah, MiniBoo dinked there, but it's a great pop flash out for the Wo0t.
Yeah, that time it's not dense with util, it's just a swing to catch that lone player and a lineup for W0t. Free as it gets.
And BuZz and DH just decide to stay in lockstep with each other to their detriment. That really throws this round to the Sharks for T1. Meteor now realizing, that's where this util is going. Fair enough. Makes his way through. Sound cue off the cyber cage. And there'll be one in Stax's way. Well, one was relocated to B main after those kills came in on the A side. Nicely held by Benji. Stax walks into the trip, gives himself away. Pings at the back of the side, a double swing! That puts Stax out of commission.
A lot of ultimates and playing with some pace towards A.
This one could be volatile. The paranoia has come in though at T1 and has thrown him in a disarray. Oh, Showstopper just lands in their midst. DH taken low. MiniBoo thinks twice about trying to fight there solo in elbow. He backs up to the site. He's going to give this to T1.
And he can, right? Team Heretics have already accomplished what they set out to do. They got that opening pick. DH very low on HP as well. The rest of the Heretics players on the rotate towards this A side. MiniBoo going forward with the dimensional drift, going to get all of this information.
Great
Once
answer.
he gets into elbow, all 3 spotted.
Yeah, I mean, the noise cut there gets seen straight through by Heretics. They got the info, and MiniBoo follows him onto the site. 3 for him in the round. And Meteor left on the outside, looking in. W0t fallen by his hand, but this side is absolutely crawling with defenders. And eventually, Benji will be on the wrap.
I must wait a moment.
Meteor has no choice but to simply fight for this. Taking his weapon out of the round, virtually a non-option. RieNs is peeking for this. MiniBoo off his contact. Would have stepped up where it required.
Lane dimensional drift going to go first. Ping out these players, 3 of which are here from Heretics. Hunter's Fury even comboed with that drift.
He's going deeper. He's in Boba now. Can he emerge and make a fight of this? He emerges indeed, and the Bucky claims Benji. Somehow it's BuZz though.
It is just pandemonium. He doesn't know where to look, so gets out to stay safe. T1 have gotten that opening kill, but still low on weaponry as they plant the spike.
Yeah. Heretics though with 4 up and ready to take this retake. They're fortunate not to take any further casualties from that push.
Boo does have a paranoia to get back in, could certainly hit multiple players. Everyone from T1 entrenched on the site itself.
Flash here as well for MiniBoo. Plenty of utility for the retake now, and that is Izu off the map. He tries to get in ahead of the game. It's not going to pay off for him. RieNs again, fighting. Beautifully done by Heretics. With the better weapons, a patient.
BuZz fast up mid, dark cover on the right, so he can pass.
MiniBoo tries to get out of smoke, eventually belatedly sprays BuZz down. He takes some damage for it, but damage done indeed.
What is the decision from Izu? And DH's backside, what on earth? Takes the isolated duel.
Alone, virtually alone. RieNs going to try and dig him out here, but there's a lot of threat here for Heretics. Look at the player back in Boba. Izu in a position to disrupt. RieNs has to fight on multiple fronts now, and he has the composure to take it away. 2 kills for RieNs. Izu takes another hit and finally is brought down. Damaged by 3 separate players in the round. Leaves Meteor out. W0t is holding his ground, and now Meteor's going to step out into that sideline. But W0t flubs the first shot. A bit of a whiff now as Meteor tries to test him. An inch around the corner, and then duck back. Meteor going to drop down, made noise doing so though. That's information that Wo0t is certainly going to capitalize on. Knocked him down to 23. Then there's just no time. There's going to be a spike recovered. Meteor has to find Wo0t, but he is impossible to dig out of his foxhole. There's enough time for a plant. Wo0t knows this. He has to challenge. Job done. Defuse guaranteed. And up against it, but now at least I've got a buy to work with in a fast play on the A side. But Wo0t does this every time. He just gets in the way, plants his feet, takes a fight. A Meteor is down, but there's still more to be done. Now Boo opts out of the fight in elbow.
Just blinded up, didn't have the opportunity onto Boo. 3 players here from Team Heretics. T1 are constantly finding themselves hitting into stacks.
And no one's looking at the owl drone though. They've only got eyes for BuZz, who lights up the stage, steps up, finds his third. And that's an overdrive, well employed. It's only Benji left. Ponderous trudge across the map for the lone Cypher. It's T1, a site teeming with 4 of them.
That was Heretics having 4 players on A site, and that was not enough to stop T1. Looked like Wo0t was honestly going to get away with a couple more back in main.
He has this habit of stepping in the middle of BuZz's fast lane and just shooting the first player he sees. Benji now. To say it's a climb would be an understatement.
Through B main, you can see the gate crash going inside. What a timing!
My goodness! Does he expect the second though? Benji is at least there, but it's still a split. Look at the B side. That has pulled everyone from Heretics off that side entirely, and now they're going to set up at Boba.
They want to push for more. They want to take the fight to TH.
Flash out of the smoke, but no, it's going to be MiniBoo and RieNs that shut them down. This now puts Heretics at a numbers advantage, and Wo0t is on the wrap.
That is a pacey flank right now from Wo0t. Did T1 try to fight elsewhere? What is the move? No, posted up in main is Meteor. He expects it. Stax taking a duel.
Wo0t tries to step up, but Meteor shuts him right on down, and it's on RieNs again. Shock darts to work with, and Stax is low and subject to them. The Meteor is going to be tucked here, sees RieNs coming a mile off. Pinged out by the cam. There's really just not enough time for RieNs to make this happen. Stax can step up, surely not. Surely not, we don't just stick this down. There's got to be an answer, and of course, it is the Hottest Fury from offsite. RieNs got it to half, but it's all he's going to get in this round. Cool, calm, collected. Stax picks up another double duelist matchup that they were looking for. Yoru clones thrown out by both sides, but that's Meteor shot straight up mid.
Was that just spam through smoke?
Maybe above it?
Cover there? Oh, looks like he got pinged, so I guess there was some damage on him. He spams back, all right, and then DH just gets a second on a MiniBoo through the smoke. Was he pushing through? What is happening in mid? It's chaos.
This spreads Heretics so thin across the map now.
T1.
Back to A.
They've opted for a fast pivot towards A. Smoke up onto Link, so BuZz with some safety can get through onto this site. It's just Boo on the anchor, but BuZz is so crazy with the movement.
Big win there, though, for Boo. At least slows things down and then gets the heck out of dodge. Boo on the side still has to fight with Izu when he emerges.
That's the Izu special.
The signature look from him. Wo0t speculates there with that showstopper and doesn't catch anyone. Benji being pinged, he doesn't realize he's walking. Well, he does realize, in fact, that he's walking into danger on Link as well, but Meteor finds the moment where Benji's back his turn. To have 2 titles in the year.
They're just pushing into this crosshair of Benji right now, but Izu too sharp.
He's ready for that apparently, but the swing into the line for Izu gave him the edge. RieNs here has to respect the relay, Bolt backs off, but BuZz still once more asks the question of Wo0t. And there's a snappy answer from the Turk.
Feels like, frankly, things get disconnected there for T1. Was the plan to get out, to stay in? BuZz made the decision in his own right to just send it, but no one was really there to assist. So that'll even things up as Heretics they make their way towards this very open A site.
T1 want to group up, play death ball here in the mid. And there's late explore. Boo has the utility to slow this up, to stall it, can even, God forbid, one-way this phone box. Make it challenging, but someone needs to sniff this out first. So RieNs is going to have his back turned as T1 emerge. Oh, that's brutal. Knife between the shoulder blades, and now T1 can quickly pounce on this A hit. This leaves Heretics in disarray. They're not quite ready for it, but Boo emerges, finds DH, and out on the side, it's MiniBoo alone. Wo0t. Boo has to do it.
Push out of this smoke mid. Do they flash and stun? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they don't want to risk the chance of them just walking by and getting up mid, but Boo seems to be ready for this. That one smoke teases T1 out of hiding, and they look to challenge. It's only a couple Bulldogs and a Sheriff now left for this specific team.
They tried to sync up the flash with a paranoia plus that relay bolt swing out. Risk taken on the bonus. Can never be mad at that, honestly, but Team Heretics with just far too many players in the vicinity, and Boo just lights them up. It's all on DH. Backside with this Bulldog. Heretics have been doing a good job of collecting the orbs on the past couple rounds too. That is of note.
There's a deep hold on B here and constant checks of mid by Meteor, so this shouldn't surprise T1 too much. Now this belated look at the A side. We're down to 25 seconds in the round, so Heretics do need to be expedient about this. Nothing though for DH to see here. Oh my goodness, Meteor! Oh, he's throwing this into disarray. RieNs was trying to put that spike down. Benji now going to look to try and take the fight, but DH is still healthy, still ready for it. He's thinking every single person that shows up. Spike down at least. BooZz though, he's looking worse for wear. Everybody on Heretics getting a taste of it. And now Meteor wants to step up and get the job done himself. Back behind the box, Woot goes. MiniBoo at least have a swing off his contact, and so it stax. Gives himself away, stepping forward. MiniBoo will remain tucked. There's no reason to overextend if you're Heretics.
BooZz still on such low HP at the moment.
He's looking, searching. stax gets us to half, and he's going to stick the defuse. Surely not! Just in the nick of time.
BuZz ready to play off the paranoia that DH has.
Yeah, these two have been dynamic here on the A side, but MiniBoo shuts. Half the pins are down, and Woot slams him.
It didn't connect onto Woot somehow. How did he sidestep that?
Maybe he's just ahead of it in the end. That's devastating, though, for T1. That's a lead now. They might be forced to concede. Meteor somehow isolates one player amidst 5 of them.
God, he's so sharp. And he wants more.
Sticking around, but this is a dimensional drift. MiniBoo going to go deep for info, and Meteor gets 2 for that. That's big, and he's given T1 a real shot at this round. But that dimensional drift will clear all of Elbow and set up this 2-pronged assault on the A side. stax! Needed the timing. Benji knocked down to 47, but that's all he's going to get.
Now it's just easy with the operator, who's certainly going to be saving at this point. Meteor tried his best for that towards Elbow.
Just the clone this time around. Okay, Meteor. We've been able to open up here with the Sheriff.
BuZz is about to get his ult as Heretics make this foray into the B side. They have to contend with Izu, unspotted by the drone. Back on the angle, and does get his, gets away. And now on the flood back in, having the overdrive, this could absolutely be a round win for T1, despite the bad buy.
Yeah, this is the operator held over into this round by Izu, and it was a wise save in the end.
stax just so much far ahead. So much more far ahead than the rest of the team gets caught.
MiniBoo. BuZz doesn't have much to work with. It's just a bucket. His smoke might assist him to some degree. First the relay bolt, then in he goes. Around that dark cover, but surely they've heard him here. The overdrive is cut short. A short circuit here for the Neon. But Izu is waiting there at the back of the site. MiniBoo's going to take a challenge. 20 health on Izu. MiniBoo now with the contingency, an escape route. Oh, that almost got him killed for it. But now he knows. He knows full well where Izu is waiting. A clone will be thrown out. Izu has a flash to work with. But this feels so slanted against the Yoru of Izu.
How can he possibly win this? Has to connect this op shot right now on the MiniBoo swing.
MiniBoo patience, knows he's got time and makes the swing, sees the knee. Fight here for Meteor.
Looks like they want to keep it simple in a round where they have 4 ultimates. Just slam into this B site.
There it is, Showstopper pop straight away. Woot trying to get in there. Hearing the TP come out. Where does DH find himself? In Boba now, ready to reinforce. It's only Meteor left in the site. Can he do anything as the sole anchor? Izu's going to get in now as well. He can play off this. The flash is good. Relay board is there, and Izu emerges with the shorty. It's DH following up on it. RieNs for 2. Izu might see him.
This onto Izu.
He's not looking. He didn't look towards bottom mid, but BuZz at least is able to recover. Just a whiff shot there on Izu for RieNs hurts him. Now Boo, man, a few words.
Whiff shots and RieNs in the same sentence. That doesn't add up. Can't really do the math on that one, but it just happened. It's all in the hands of BooZz, the IGL.
Sees BuZz first, breaks up the 1v1. T1 can't swing him at the same time. They've got to go for the spike. Izu again has to clutch from low health. Gets it to half. BooZz, does he have a sense for this timing? Izu out in the open, the correction is there. Occasion the playoffs. BuZz is pinged out, but had already retreated back to the site.
Heretics have just baited out very important utility. That's a relay bolt and the paranoia gone, but Meteor catches BooZz on the offense, getting up mid as the pivot from Team Heretics attempts to go into this B site. Currently held by multiple players, and the spike is down.
RieNs on the move. Benji can't salvage now either, and Woot is looking a little uncomfortable out there in the open. T1 so disruptive.
Autonomy was good enough for Izu to get this operator online. He's controlling towards A. The rest of T1 just posted up on B.
Now Woot's gotten into his little corner, but he's very low. Sees a little bit of Meteor's hat there through the wall. And now DH down, he finds his way out of this position. He had 2 players looking straight at him. Sight littered with smokes, and he still navigates it with finesse.
And kill someone with a shorty, as seems to always be the case.
Trying to get ahead of the drift inside the cyber cage. It's straight through onto Benji. He does go down to 9, but kill is a kill. And Izu has the chance now for a dimensional drift of his own straight into enemy territory. Still Kent at the back of the site is BuZz, ready to take contact as Izu knows there's already Heretics players on their doorstep, and Wo0t doesn't even ring the bloody bell. He's here to throw down. Stax paranoid, has to take a beat. DH also with a smoke in his way. Heretics haven't been able to plant, they don't have the space yet, but they ping Stax out, and they take him out of the game. Now Meteor and DH at the TP forward has been pinged out. Wo0t though fully aware of this. Now they can make use of that info! And Wo0t for 3, still in this now. 2v1, but BuZz's position is going to be revealed.
And Meteor gets the info off that neural theft. 70 HP, doesn't have a cage, and he's just spammed down! It's too late, but nothing to get into the site with, and there's trips on either lane. One broken.
Still the ones in halls though, when DH has that cheeky little high ground spot, but has maybe given away his position as the clone is handled. Recon on the site, avoided by all of T1. Still, there is DH from that same spot. Good catch. Paranoia comes through.
There's only 12 seconds to plant right now.
MiniBoo trying to get across the site. Spike in the hands of RieNs now. He should find a safe place to plant at the back, and T1 are going to allow this. He's going to play for retake.
BuZz, one kill will have the overdrive. T1 are stacking up towards spawn. DH still with that paranoia, hasn't let it loose yet, but Heretics want to fight forward into Link. They want to take the fight to T1.
MiniBoo wants a timing here, going to try and go after the Sova. RieNs at the back of the site, pinged out by the recon now. It's about to get messy. RieNs backside, found 2 already, and MiniBoo wants to push out towards that spawn side. DH in trouble, behind the smoke. Stax gets himself a better rifle. Manages to take care of the recon as well. Around the corner he goes, but MiniBoo gets the better of him. And Youngster, up from Academy. DH has it all on his shoulders now. On the other side of the box is RieNs. Gives him a tap, lets him know he's taking account of his presence. And there's just not enough time here for DH. MiniBoo here can get to the spike. Shows up, but DH finds 4. But they say all it takes to start a revolution is a whisper.